Merry Christmas, everyone. I'd like to welcome y'all to this very special three-part Christmas episode of the Cooper Island channel, where we will be reviewing not only the Crimson Guard Elite Officer, but the Crimson Guard Elite Trooper, and the Elite Crimson Uniformed Cobra Commander. So let's start with the Crimson Guard Officer, and we'll start with his file card, where it says, Elite Cobra Officer, or Cobra Elite Officer, codename Crimson Guard Officer. File name Top Secret. Primary military specialty Undercover Espionage. Secondary military specialty Accounting. Birthplace various countries. And the grade is E6 or equivalent. So let's get into the file name and the birthplace real quick. And the file name is Top Secret, but in the G.I. Joe comic book, they were known as the Fred series, CGs, and they are from various countries because they're all multiple people who actually look alike. The text reads, Crimson Guard officers are good at what they do. There's no denying that even Duke admits that they are some of the toughest Cobra soldiers he's ever had the displeasure of dealing with, especially when they are armed with their weapon of choice, modified AK-47 assault rifles. They are very good at being very bad, and have participated at all levels of Cobra operations, from industrial espionage to first-scale global attacks. Cobra Commander considers them his top officers and feels safe having them swear their allegiance strictly to him. For if they were ever to turn against him, they would prove to be his second most feared enemy, next to the G.I. Joe team, of course. And the quote at the bottom is, being the best in Cobra means being the worst in the world. So let's take a look at the Cobra Guard officer, or Crimson Guard officer's accessories. First, his figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, codename Crimson Guard officer on the front. They also come with their little red backpacks that all Crimson Guard officers come with. They also come with their AK-47s with the bayonet on the front, long bayonet on the front, and they also come with little hand pistols. So let's take a look at the Crimson Guard officer. As you can see, he's got the crimson uniform on, but he also has a gold faceplate, as well as a black strap with the silver Cobra logo on the front. And their whole uniform is usually red with a little bit of black on the front, and a black belt with a gold belt buckle, and black boots. So let's take a look at the articulation, which they all have their heads rotate 360. His arms come to right about that high. His arm can rotate the full 360 all the way around. And he bends at the elbow, as well as rotates at the elbow. And they also have the twisting rotation at the wrist. And they also come with the ab crutch feature, which is very seeable because there's no heavy web gear kind of blocking it. They have the typical T-hook at the legs. Leg can lift about that high. Bend at the knee with a double knee joint. And they also have the joints at the ankles, as well as swivel at the ankles. So let's take a look at the Crimson Guard officer completely set up. Okay, here's the Crimson Guard officer all geared up. Now they don't make the Crimson Guard officers with the gold plates don't make any cartoon appearances or comic book appearances. But I think he's a cool looking figure. I rank him as a top tier figure. There's really no vintage version of him, so there's really no videos to watch. But you could probably check out Sanitarium Productions list where they do the actual full 3-pack. But that's the Crimson Guard Complete Officer. Here in part 2, here momentarily, we will be doing the Crimson Guard Trooper, which actually is the regular Crimson Guard Soldier, but with a different name. So check it out as soon as I get that one done here in a few moments. But this has been the Crimson Guard Officer for my Christmas special. So Merry Christmas to all y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video and tune into the next one here in a few moments. Y'all have a good day and enjoy your Christmas. Watch out for part 2.